Hello there, and welcome back to the channel with me, a British person enjoying life and the food of Monterrey, as well as the rest of Mexico. Among the many things that Mexico is famous for is chocolate, cacao. And in this video, we're going to look at chocolate by the brand Turin. And I like Turin chocolate, despite the fact that they're now owned by Mars. And there is some very good chocolate here in Mexico. And what I like about these little bars is that it seems to be the standard size for a little bar of chocolate. Whether it's Carlos Quinto, the chocolate that kids love, and I'm going to look at a little bit later. And I do like Carlos Quinto. It's a kind of nice milk chocolate. Kind of satisfies the inner child in me. And there's another brand of chocolate, very great chocolate. The brand is called Casep, and I love a chocolate that is so intense and full of flavor. And Casep actually make a 100% cacao chocolate, and it comes in the same kind of size bars that these come in. And really, if ever you see Casep 100, get yourself some. It is absolutely sublime. So let's start with this one, Turin Zero Sugar. I don't know why it says sugar, and it should say Zero Azúcar. Anyway, apparently it's without any chocolate, without any sugar. And that's what I like about chocolate, Mexican chocolate. It is generally sugar-free, especially when you get ones by Casep. And really, once you add a lot of sugar, actually, oh dear, it's gone a bit on the soft side due to the heat. Oh, that's nice. The beauty of the fact that it started to melt is that your mouth is filled with some lovely chocolatey flavors. It's quite fruity. That's rather nice. You don't notice the fact that there is no sugar. That is rather good. I'd certainly buy that again. So as I say, we'll look at 4 of the Turin range, which I picked up at my local OXXO. The next that we'll look at is also Zero Azúcar, zero sugar, but an almond chocolate. So probably like the previous one, with bits of almonds through it. Actually, this one is not quite as soft. It's a firmer chocolate, so maybe a higher cacao content. A nice aroma to it. It's a little bit of a snap, despite it being a little soft. And almond is definitely something that is common in chocolate here in Mexico. Lovely crunchiness. Oh yeah. I like that crunch from the almonds. Little flecks of almonds. Oh, that is very nice indeed. Oh, that is a lovely chocolate. Oh, that is a lovely one. So on to another nutty chocolate. And this is the Exoticas. Never thought of pecan nuts as being exotic, but it says so on the label. And I really like a nutty chocolate. When I grew up with Cadbury back in the UK, and I always loved Cadbury's Fruit and Nut, which is raisins and hazelnuts. But I've never had pecans in a chocolate before. It's a little on the soft side. Obviously I should have put these in the fridge instead of in the box of goodies that I have over there. This is more a milk chocolate, whereas the one with the almonds was more of a darker chocolate. Oh yeah, that certainly works. Milk chocolate with pecan nuts. That's a new one for me. And there's a lovely taste. And a lovely aftertaste as well. It's a fruitiness. I don't know what else is in that, but it certainly has a lovely flavour. Let's just bite it from the bar, shall we? Yeah, lovely. Lovely creaminess. Yeah, lovely creaminess from that milk chocolate, with that nuttiness and slight fruitiness as well. That is lovely. Add that to your list of chocolates if you come to Mexico. And now we come to one of those things I love in life, other than a good packet of crisps, potato chips, a nice beer, good sausages, a nice cup of tea, and of course, dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate. It's such a wonderful thing. I love that intensity of taste. And we come to the last of the four, which is the Turin 70%. Actually, Modelo made a beer, Modelo Chocolate, and it contains, I think, this chocolate, the 70%. It really is an intense beer, and it's gorgeous. So it kind of ticks both of my boxes of good beer and good chocolate, and it really is great. But I am really a sucker for very high cacao content chocolate, and here we go. Oops, sorry, I knocked the camera there. Look, it's a lovely dark chocolate, quite heavenly aroma, and you do get that lovely aroma that a good dark chocolate gives you. And this chocolate has been with the others in the same box. yet it hasn't softened quite as much as the others. I think it's down to the fact that there's more cacao than there is sugars on milk solids, which are very common in a lot of chocolates these days. But there's this lovely mouthfeel from this chocolate. It is wonderful. It has an intensity, not as much as a Cassette 100, but far more intense than you get from many of the everyday chocolates. And I guess Turin now, it used to be quite a niche chocolate in many ways, and they do make these tubes of chocolate-filled truffle, these filled chocolate truffles, filled with whiskey, tequila, and many things, and they are gorgeous. And this is that intense chocolate taste, and yeah, I would definitely put Turin for an everyday chocolate at the top of my list. It's a shame that many of the traditional Mexican brands of chocolate have now become part of bigger conglomerates. I mean, Turin is now part of Mars, and Carlos Quinto is now part of Nestle. I can't understand why Mexico allowed these foreign companies to come in to just take these lovely brands away and just produce a kind of meh chocolate. It's rather like, I mean, Nestle took Carlos Quinto, but it's like what Nestle did to Kit Kat, and what Mondelez did to Cadbury. Yeah, a sad indictment on our sweet treats, I guess. Yeah, I just hope Cassette stay very Mexican. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please, if you like what you've seen, please, from those buttons down at the bottom of your screen, you'll have the like button and subscribe. So please, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, click on that, join us and the rest of the community, and enjoy future videos. Thank you all for watching. Bye for now. See you all very soon.